To the Coastal Classic as we get ready for game number 3, the matchup between Cuba and the Dominican Republic. Hello, everyone. I'm Joe Dean. Glad to have you along this evening. It has been a fun game so far, or fun night so far. As the first pitch here will be outside ball 1. The first pitch comes at 5:52. Alex Tapia, the first batter, followed by Marcus Franaju, Daniel Gomez, Tito Cabrera, Braylon Familia, Rafael Gross, Jason Villarreal, as this one popped up into left field, and the catch will be made, and there is one down. Villar, and then Elvis Saba and Julio Hernandez will round out the batting order for Cuba. One down. Brings up Marcus Franjul. And I take that back as that one misses. So that one popped up, and the second baseman will make the grab. And there's 2 away. So 2 down now, and the pitch swung on, popped up. And in foul ground, it is lost in the lights. So Armando at the plate. This one swung on and slapped in to left field. It will get down for a hit. Rounding first, heading to second is Armando, and he's in there with a double. And that'll bring up Osde Silva. So a man on second with 2 down. This one swung on and laced into left field. Armando will hold up at third, and there'll be runners at the corners with 2 down. So after the single from Silva, Tisfani Boulay at the plate. Men on the corners with 2 down. This one swung on, popped up, shallow left center field, and the center fielder will make the grab, and the inning will be over. So 2 left on. We go to the bottom of the first. No score here at the Coastal Classic between the Dominican Republic and Cuba.
Regresa el Coastal Beisbol a la ciudad de Houston, Texas. Cuba, Estados Unidos, Venezuela, República Dominicana, Puerto Rico, México y Nicaragua. En el 7320 South San Houston, Parque Wins, Houston, Texas, este 3, 4, 5 de enero del 2025. El Coastal Beisbol en la ciudad de Houston.
We go to the bottom of the first inning. Alex Tapia will lead things off for the Dominican Republic, followed by Marcus Franjul, Daniel Gomez, Tito Cabrera, Braylon Familia, Rafael Gross, Jason Villal, Elvis Saba, and Julio Hernandez. That is the batting order for the DR. No score, bottom of the first. Sander Pupo, the pitcher for Cuba. Get you the defensive alignment in just a minute. 2 games already finished, 1 currently going on the other field. First pitch here, up and in, ball 1. Pupo kicks and deals. This one swung on and hit well to left field, back and gone. A solo shot from Alex Tapia, and the Dominican Republic takes an early 1-0 lead. So Tapia hits the solo home run to give the Dominican Republic a 1-0 lead, and that'll bring up Franjul, Marcos Franjul. First pitch to him. This is outside with the off-speed pitch at 67 miles an hour. Pupo takes a deep breath. We will wind and deal. Outside, ball 2. The 2-0. Nice breaking pitch in there for a called strike. Clouds have come back. We had sunshine a little bit earlier. Started out with a cloudy day. The 2-1. Misses. 3 balls in a strike. Pupo gets the sign he wants. The 3-1. In there, called strike 2. So the count now full to Franjul. And the pitch. Misses low, ball 4, and there's a man on with nobody out. So that'll bring up Daniel Gomez. So 1-0 the count to Gomez. Bottom of the first, 1-0, Dominican Republic off a solo home run by Alex Tapia. This one swung on, hit to first, smothered there. They'll throw to second for 1, back to first, and they say not in time at first base. And we'll see if they want to challenge or not. And as it stands now, it's a fielder's choice. Doesn't look like they're going to challenge. So they won't challenge it, and that'll bring up Tito Cabrera. And so they will challenge it. And let me pull this up real quick. And we'll look at the replay here. We'll run it again here for those of you watching. That is pretty close there, but and we have him out here in the replay booth. So the double play on the replay. And so now there's 2 out for Tito Cabrera after the successful replay there from Team Cuba to get 2 outs. Swing and a miss here from Cabrera, strike 1. So 0-1 the count. So Cuba on the challenge, they will retain their challenge for 1 more, and this one outside for a ball. We've had 2 challenges overturned so far today. 1-1 the count. Check swing, and he went, it looks like. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. And Pupo can get out of this pretty quickly here after giving up the leadoff home run. Pitch. Swung on and missed, strike 3. And the inning is over. So a big challenge gets Cuba out of it with only 1 run given up. We go to the second. It's 1-0 Dominican.
en la ciudad de Houston, Texas, la ciudad espacial. 24 y 25 de enero del 2025, lo mejor de Beisbol 5. Dirección 727 Plantation Drive, Richmond, Houston, Texas, 77406. Lo mejor del Beisbol 5. Tendremos varios invitados en el transcurso de los días. Beisbol 5. Lo mejor de la ciudad espacial.
Jonathan Linois will come to the plate, the catcher. 1-0 Dominican Republic here in the top of the second inning. The first pitch low for a ball. The 1-0 swung on, hit well to center field. Going back is the center fielder, still going back. This one's going to get all the way to the wall. Linones will round first and motor into second with a stand-up double to lead things off for Cuba here in the second. So stand-up double to lead things off, and that'll bring up Lanier Uloa. I was. This one swung on and missed. Strike one. So 0-1 the count to Uloa. Man on second in the pit. That one misses. 1-1. I stayed there. I have to say so 1-1 strike. This one swung on, hit into shallow center field. Charging as a center fielder, he's not going to get to it. They're going to throw it home, and it's a good throw. And there'll be runners at the corners with nobody out. So Ulia with the single. And that'll bring up Jorge Despaigne. Despaigne. Turn this on. It's on. Now hitting Jorge Despaigne. Can't go. But pitchers when he goes to the mound. I don't remember what it was. Jeff. So runners on the corners. With nobody out for Despaigne. And the pitch. High ball one. So 1-0 the count. This one swung on and fouled off. One the count. This one swung on and missed strike two. Big strike here if he can get it. Get that first out. And the pitch. Swung on and fouled back to the screen. So it stays 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike three, and there's one away. That'll bring up Pablo Hernandez. And they'll fix home plate as it got shifted again. When they put tartan on the odds were against you. So Hernandez at the plate. Men on the corners, one down. This one swung on and rocketed to left center field, but right center field, caught by the right fielder, and it'll be a sac fly. We're tied up at 1. And that'll bring up Rodel Martinez. So 2 down, a run in, and this one bunted foul. Oh, 1 the count now to Martinez. Oh, 1 the count with 2 down.
Hey, baby. Welcome.
The pitch chopped down the first baseline and foul.
Gotta get my car. Hold on. Okay. Drive over here. You got that orange right now? Yeah, I use 1 traded and then 2 for me. And my face, okay?
So 0-2 the count. Swung on and poked into left field for a base hit. And Hidalgo is frustrated with himself. So 2 on with 2 out for Chris Royas. This one swung on and rocketed. And if it stays fair, but it will not, it'll be a foul ball. A long strike.
Rosas! Lifting on.
So 0-1 the count. The pitch here misses. There was it a strike. It's a check swing. So it was called a strike on the check swing. 0-2 the count. Swung on and fouled back to my face. And it's stuck in the fence. thankful for the fence being there because I almost died. So 0-2 the count still. Pitch here. Check swing. And I say it didn't go, and it's 1-2. Swung on and fouled off again. One and two. Swung on, hit in the air to center field. And the center fielder under it, he'll make the grab, and the inning is over. But 1 run scores for Cuba. And we're all tied up as we go to the So Braylon Familia will lead things off for the Dominican Republic here in the bottom of the second inning. 1-1 our score. Kubo gets the sign he wants. He will wind and deliver. And breaking ball in there for a strike. Swan check swing, and they say he went. And it's 0-2. The 0-2 outside, 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes to Familia. That one, breaking ball, misses. And it's 2-2.
They look like nervous, like excited. It's a big game. Where's your catcher? It's a big game. We're gonna ask you for
2-2 the count.
call me last night. This morning. Oh, I gotta work.
Pupo will wind a deal. Check swing. That time he didn't go. And the count full. Familia battling up there. Shakes him off. And the pitch. Swung on, popped up on the first baseline, and running out of room is the first baseman. So the count stays full.
Score. What's the score? So what do you mean?
So full count.
Okay, do you have it on the paper before the
And the pitch. Swung on and fouled off. And Familia nodding his head at Pupo. With some chirping coming from both dugouts now. So still a full count here to Familia.
About 5-1 Cuba Kings.
Pitch here inside at ball 4. So Familia works a walk. And that'll bring up Rafael Gross. Over in the other diamond, the Cuba Kings lead 5-1 over Nicaragua. Got a leadoff walk here in the bottom of the second for the Dominican Republic. Pitch. Swung on and missed strike one. So 0-1 the count. And the pitch. Swung on and hit through the hole at third. We'll get it in quickly, and it will be a single. We'll bring up Jason Vayal. Looks like we're going to have a visit to the mound here.
Right after 35. What time you play? 11 and
So 2 on with nobody out, and they're going to have a chat here with Pupo. Looks like there's somebody stretching in the pen for Cuba already.
the catch. And Final Jeopardy now.
So 2 on with nobody out for Vayal. Good lead at second base there from Familia. This pitch catches the outside corner, strike one. Oh, 1 the count. Squares the bunt and does so down the third base line, but it's going to roll foul on him. And the count now 0-2. So 0-2 the count as Veal will make his way back to the plate. Left-handed batter. Is the 0-2. Swung on, hit towards second, be gloved. They'll throw it to second for one, to first, in time at first base. And we've already had one challenge over there today. We're going to see if they want to challenge again. And are they going to? And we're going to, not sure what they're deciding to do.
Deciding whether they even want to challenge. Is it challenge distance?
Take a look at the replay here while we're at it. It was definitely close. We're going to have a replay challenge here. It's really close. We'll look at it one more time. Safe at first after the replay challenge.
Step through the
So we'll have runners on the corners now after the fielder's choice. That'll bring up Elvis Saba. How is that? First pitch outside for a ball. So runners on the corners. The one down now. The throw to first, back in time.
can't stay much longer.
Throw to first again, and back in time again is the runner.
Where's Puerto Rico? Where'd he go? Seen him over there.
Marrero steps back in the box. This one outside. They got him off the bag. The throw to first, and they say he's safe over at first. And we'll see if they want to challenge that now. Both teams have one left. They're not going to challenge it. Pitch here. Misses, and the count now 3-0. Men on the corners with one out. And the pitch. in there for a called strike. So 3-1 to count now. The runner goes. This one swung on. Hit right back to the pitcher. He struggles with it, then throws it away, going to first base. The runner's going to come home. He's going to score. The other runner is going to make it to third. And the Dominican Republic takes the lead at 2-1. What's going to end up being an error. And that'll bring up Julio Hernandez. So runners on the corners, a 2-1 lead now for the Dominican Republic. Hernandez comes to the plate. As Pupo struggled with that one, trying to field it and then throw it to first, and then he threw it away. Probably should just ate it. So now runners on the corners. First pitch. Up and in, ball one. One down. The 1-0 misses, ball two. So 2-0 the count. And the pitch. Inside for ball three. The 3-0. Called strike. And it'll be 3-1. So 3 balls, 1 strike. 1 down, men on the corners. And the pitch. Called strike 2 on the outside corner. Count now full. Now time called. The 3-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Comes back and gets him. There's 2 away. And that'll bring up Alex Tapia. So Tapia will step into the box. He had a home run to lead off the bottom of the first. Pitch here, outside ball 1. 2-1, Dominican Republic leads Cuba. 2 down here in the bottom of the second. The 1-0. Outside, ball 2. Gets away, and they'll throw it. Nope, there won't be a play at the plate. They don't throw it, and the wild pitch will cost them. So man on second now with 2 down. And 2-0 count. 3-1, Dominican Republic leads, and that one misses ball 3. A pitch. Upstairs, ball 4, and there's 2 on with 2 out once more. He brings up Marcos Franjul, and we're going to have a visit to the mound, and it looks like Pupo might be done. We'll have a pitching change. We'll be back in a moment. Arnold Fuente, the new pitcher for Cuba, and this one up and in, ball 1 at 82 miles an hour. So 1-0 the count here. And the pitch. In there, called strike. Cuenca stares in. Works out of the stretch, checks the runner at second. Looks again. Now he'll come to the ditch. That one in the dirt. Good stop by his catcher. The count 2 balls and a strike. So 2-1 the count. And the pitch. In there, called strike 2. So 2-2 the count to Frangel, who walked his first time up back in the first inning and was out a part of a double play. Both teams have successfully used their reviews for instant replay. Swung outside. Cuenca wanted that. And he's asking the umpire where that was at. Full count. In fact, all of the Cuba team thought that that was strike 3. So 3-2 the count with 2 down. Cuenca going to have to reset here. Trying to get this last out. And he'll step off and get jeers from the Dominican team. And they're calling that he balked. The 3-2. In there, called strike 3, and the inning is over. And now a warning being issued by the umpire to the pitch.
Saludos, mi gente, ¿cómo están? ¿Cómo están todos? ¿Cómo están todos por aquí? Oye, vamos a hablar un poquito, ¿no? Sobre lo que está pasando en este torneo. Hoy, el día de hoy, jugó México del Norte contra los Guerreros de Estados Unidos. México del Norte ganó 3 carreras por 2. México del Norte 3 carreras, 5 hits, 1 error. Guerreros 2 carreras, 8 hits, 0 error. Ese fue el partido, el primer partido que se celebró hoy a las 12 del día. Y después le siguió Estados Unidos y el otro equipo de México, ¿no? Estados Unidos le ganó a México en esta ocasión 5 carreras por 2. Estados Unidos 5 carreras, 7 hits, 2 errores. México 2 carreras, 2 hits, 1 error. Eso fue lo que sucedió en el segundo partido, que fue a las 2:30 de la tarde. El juego de las 5 de la tarde, el juego de las 5 de la tarde, Juan King contra Nicaragua. Como todos sabemos, ganaron los Cuban King 7 carreras por 2. No me sale todavía aquí el historial del juego. A ver si me sale completo aquí. Vamos a ver si me sale aquí. Ajá. Cuban King 7, 9 hits, 2 carreras, 3 hits, 2 errores. Y en estos momentos se está efectuando el partido Puerto Rico-Venezuela. Debe estar como el segundo o tercer capítulo en estos momentos. Así que, sin más, mi gente, ya saben, estamos ready aquí en este torneo y poderle dar el placer, ¿no? de compartir con ustedes. Y mañana, mi gente, mañana, que no se los olvide, vamos a estar en este partido sábado, mañana, los Cuban King contra Venezuela, 9 de la mañana, mi gente, hora de Cuba. Debe estar lanzando Onelki García, es el que debe estar lanzando ese juego. Y el segundo juego, que es a las 2 de la tarde, los Cuban King contra el equipo Cuba, va a estar lanzando José Rodríguez Cheche. Esos son los que están en estos momentos para este partido. Así que sin más, lo sigo dejando con este gran partido República Dominicana y Cuba.
I count 1 and 2. Game 3 of 4 on this field today. Puerto Rico and Venezuela will be next. 7-inning games. If it's a tie after 7, well, it's a tie. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. This one swung on, lifted into left field. Coming in as the left fielder near the foul line. He'll settle under it, make the grab. And there's one away. That'll bring up Jose Silva. First pitch in there for a called strike. 1 down here in the top of the 3rd. The 0-1 outside, and the count evened up 1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike. This one swung on and slapped into left field for a base hit for Silva. That'll bring up Diosfani Boulay. We'll have a visit to the mound here. And he will be done. So we'll have a new pitcher in just a moment. Joseph Frias will be the new pitcher for the Dominican Republic as he will face Biosvani Boulay. One down here in the top of the third, 3-1, Dominican Republic with the lead. And that one catches the inside corner, strike one. Oh, won the count. And the pick. Swung on and missed, strike two. So 0-2 now for the man on first. And the pitch from Fria and swung on and missed, strike three. And there's two away. And that'll bring up Jonathan Lenois. So two down. He doubled last time up. And this one called strike on the outside corner. So 0-1 the count. Pitch from Fria outside. The throw to second is not going to be in time. Shortstop didn't hold on to it anyway. And the count 1-1 and a stolen base for Silva. So man in scoring position now, 1-1 count for Cuba as they trail 3-1. Frias shakes off his catcher. That gets the sign he wants. The 1-1 in the dirt, 2-1. Checks the runner at second. The 2-1. Swung on, popped up. Shallow center field. Coming in as a center fielder. He'll make the grab, and there's three away. And a runner is left stranded for Cuba in the third. We go to the bottom of the inning. It's 3-1 Dominican Republic here in the Coastal Classic. Daniel Gomez will lead things off for the Dominican Republic here in the bottom of the third inning. They lead it 3-1. And those of you watching, I moved the scoreboard over in case we have a play at second base. That way we have a better view of the area. And this one misses outside. Ball one to Gomez, who grounded into a double play his first time up. That was part of a instant replay decision that both teams have made a challenge. Both teams got their challenge correct. This one outside, ball two. So 2 balls and no strikes. And the pitch swung on and fouled right at the man on deck. He just missed being struck by that ball. So 2-1 the count now. Quinta shakes off his catcher. Now he gets the sign he wants. This one out and away. And it's 3 balls and a strike. The pitch swung on and chopped foul. Count now full. Bottom of the third. Looks like they're still going over on the other field. That game started just before this one. Last I knew, it was 5-1 in favor of the Cuba Kings over Nicaragua. Full count. The pitch called strike 3. And Gomez does not like the call at all. And he says so to the umpire. And that'll bring up Tito Cabrera. Cabrera struck out swinging his first time up. Takes the pitch here. Inside, ball one. 1 down. Righty-righty matchup. And the pitch. In there for a called strike. 1-1 the count. That one outside, and the count 2-1. Two balls and a strike with 1 down here in the the bottom of the third. This one inside, ball 3. And now Quincia wants new baseball. Three and one the count. This one up and away. Thought it was 3-1. Now it's 3-1, I guess. And this one swung on and missed. The count now full. So full count here. And the pitch popped up, fouling out of play. As it's retrieved by some youngins back behind the grandstands. Three and two the count. One down. Klinka slowing this game down considerably. That one fouled off. He's once again getting expect baseball to decide which one he wants. So he takes his time up on the mound. Nobody warming in the pen for Cuba. There is somebody warming for the Dominican Republic, though. The 3-2. Swing and a miss, strike three. As he got him with high fastball, and there's two away. I'm gonna bring up Familia. Two down for Familia, who walked and scored his last time up. Now he'll call time. Bottom of the third inning. That one misses, ball one. He had quite the battle with Pupo in his first at bat. And ended up drawing a walk by the end of it, but had both benches chirping at each other. The 1-0. Called strike one. 1-1 the count. Quinton shakes off his catcher. Now he gets the sign he wants. This one slapped into right field. And the right fielder running up on it is gonna make the grab, they say. It's hard to tell from here, and that'll be the last out of the inning. So we've played three. It's 3-1 in favor of the Dominican Republic here at the Coastal Classic. My bad. Now batting Linear Yolola. Yolola will lead off. He slaps this one into center field. It'll drop for a hit. And a leadoff single for Team Cuba. Top of the fourth. 3-1, Dominican Republic with the lead. Priya out there for his second inning of work. And brings up Jorge Despania. This one thrown over to first. Back in time is the runner. And Spain takes this one outside. Ball one. 1-0 the count. The pitch swung on, hit to second, fielded. They'll go to 2, now to 1, and the double play 4-6-3 is complete. And there's 2 away. That'll bring up Pablo Hernandez. Two down. They're in the top of the fourth. And the pitch. Upstairs, ball one. So 1-0 the count. That one in there for a called strike. 1-1. Hernandez hit a sacrifice flies last time up. That one outside, 2 balls and a strike. He doesn't have that opportunity here with nobody on. After the double play erased things for it. But he's got the only RBI of the game for Cuba, and that one a called strike. And they count now 2-2. The pitch to Hernandez. Swung on and fouled off and out of play. So 2-2 the count. Swung on and missed strike 3. It was dropped. They'll throw down to first and complete things. And the half inning is over. 1-2-3 goes Cuba when it's all said and done. We go to the bottom of the fourth. 3-1 Dominican Republic here at the Coastal Classic.
Regresa el Coastal Beisbol a la ciudad de Houston, Texas. Cuba, Estados Unidos, Venezuela, República Dominicana, Puerto Rico, México y Nicaragua. En el 7320 South San Houston, Parque Wins, Houston, Texas, este 3, 4, 5 de enero de 2025. El Coastal Beisbol en la ciudad de Houston.
Wash me in the water, cleanse me in the mercy of your love. heavily touched.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so
Rafael Gross will lead things off in the bottom of the fourth for the Dominican Republic. He swings and he drives this one to deep center field. Back and at the track, the catch will be made. And there is one away. That'll bring up Jason Veal. So one down here in the bottom of the fourth. That pitch upstairs for a ball. Three to one, the Dominican Republic leads. They all grounded into a fielder's choice his last time up. Came around to score, and that one swung on and missed. Strike one. Two teams trying to join Mexico North and USA as winners today. That one in their first strike to count 1-2. And the pitch swung on and missed. Strike three, and there's two away. So both of these pitchers have now settled in a little bit. That'll bring up Wilmy Moreto. So Moreto reached on an error his last time up. Comes up here with two down, nobody on. And misses ball one. Puerto Rico and Venezuela due up next to close out night number one of the Classic. This one swung on and missed. Strike one. Moreto, right-handed batter. Pitch here, swung on and laced foul. And the count now 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 down in the inning. Quinza trying to get out of this, setting them down in order for the second inning in a row. He's got 4 strikeouts in his 3 innings so far of work, and now time called. Wind and deal. Just misses 2-2. And Cuba bench wanted that one. 2-2 the count. And the pitch. Called strike 3 on that one, and the inning is over. We've played 4. It's 3-1 Dominican Republic here at the Coastal Classic, leading Cuba. Riedel Martinez will lead things off for Cuba here in the top of the 5th inning. Down to their last 6 outs as they trail the Dominican Republic 3-1. Joey Dean with you from Houston here in game 3 of the opening night of the Coastal Baseball Classic. Really, it's game 4 as the game at the other field started just before this one. It's strike 1 called. Game 3 here at this field. And the 0-1 check swing, and he went. And it's 0-2. Martinez has flown out to left and singled. The 0-2 swung on and fouled this one off. Still going on the other field. Interested to know what the score is over there. It's the Cuba Kings were leading Nicaragua. Last I knew, 5-1. That one low for a ball. Count 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, and the pitch. Swung on, hit right back up the middle. Freya reached down with a bare hand and tried grabbing it. They'll throw to first. They say that he is safe at first base. And we'll see what they decide here, if they're going to want to appeal this one. It was pretty close. We can take a look at it here. As Freya reached out with a bare hand there, and tried slapping that one down. And it doesn't look like they're going to try to challenge it. I mean, he's going to be safe at first. Infield single is what it'll be ruled. So a man on first with nobody out. Freya fires this one in there, and it misses outside for a ball. It's 1 ball, no strikes. Throw to first, and back in time is the runner. Throw to first again, and again he is back. One 0 the count to Rojas. Throw to first again, and back in time once more is the runner. Freya trying to continue his successful stint of relief here for the Dominican Republic. He came in with 1 down in the third. He struck out the first batter face and got a pop out. Since then, he's given up a single to start the fourth and a single here to start the fifth. Tough luck single to start the fifth here. And 1 0 still to count. The pitch high, ball 2. Throw to first, and once more back is the runner. A field umpire not even giving a signal anymore. The pitch misses. 3 balls and no strikes. No activity in either bullpen now. 3-0 the count and the pitch. In there for a strike. Freya will come set at the belt. The pitch misses, ball 4. And the pitcher can't believe it. And there's 2 on with nobody out now for Fernando Armando. Armando today's doubled and flown out to left, and now stepping off is Freya. First pitch misses low and away at 72 miles an hour. So 1-0 the count. Freya's starting to struggle a little bit here. Son swung on and fouled back and out of play. A big hack there from Armando. And the umpire doesn't have any more baseballs. Says, I need baseballs. Somebody's got to get me some baseballs. Freya has 1 now at the mound. So they discuss this here. Now arguing about baseballs. Finally, got one, now two. Freya has one in his glove, and now they bring another one from the Cuba dugout. And Freya is going to rub the new one with some dirt, and he'll throw it back in. The Cuba team was not happy with it. He was just rubbing it with dirt. He wasn't going to use that one. 1-1 the count. Armando says, "Are we ready to go here?" Here's the 1-1. And the ball gets away from the catcher. They'll throw to third. It is not in time. So on the pass the ball, the runner moves up to third. And we're going to have a mound visit, it looks like. Or are they wanting to see the replay? What are they wanting to do here? See what they're talking about as soon as we can here. So pass the ball that moved the runner up. We'll look at the replay ourselves here. As they threw it down to third, and he clearly beat the throw. And now we'll resume play. Men on the corners, 2-1 the count. Pitch in the dirt, ball 3. Good stop by the catcher. And now a couple of guys going down in the bullpen for the Dominican Republic. The 3-1. Swung on and hit well to left field. And at the fence, reaching up, making the grab as a left fielder, tagging and scoring will be Martinez. So it'll be a sac fly, and it's now 3-2. That brings up Jose Silva. And now Silva upset as they're going to intentionally walk him. So 2 on now. Still nobody out. 1 run in. 3-2 ball game. Trying to get the double play in effect there. Silva didn't care. He wanted to hit. This one. Like called strike on the outside corner. Bullet. Waits for the pitch here, and here it comes. And he swings and he chops this one down the third baseline. It's going to roll foul. Nobody out. Bullet is flown out to center and struck out swinging in this ball game. 3-2 ball game. Fria comes set, checks the runners. Now he'll step off. And the pitch. Swung on, hit to third. They'll go to second for one, to first, and get the double play. And that'll do it for the inning. So they get out of the double play 5-4-3 and give up just one run. We go to the bottom of the fifth inning. It's 3-2 Dominican Republic here at the Costa Classic. Julio Hernandez will come up to the plate. Excuse me. Bottom of the fifth, 3-2 Dominican Republic with the lead. Hernandez struck out, swinging his first time up, and the first pitch up and away, ball one. Cuenca out there for yet another inning. He sat the Dominican down in order and faced 7 batters, sat them all down. And struck out 5 of the 7 he's faced. This one, 77 miles an hour is in there for a strike in the upper part of the zone. You can probably hear the hollering from the Dominican bench. Pitch here, outside, ball 2. So 2 balls and a strike. And the pitch. Swung on, popped up, foul, and out of play. So the count 2-2. And the pitch here outside, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Swung up and in, ball 4, and the leadoff man aboard for the Dominican Republic. So now we'll have a pinch runner, it looks like. And they're trying to figure out if it's a pinch runner or a courtesy runner here. Pinch runner, Davy Rosario. So Alex Tapia comes to the plate with Rosario as the pinch runner now. Throw to first, and back in time is the runner. Now batting Alex Tapia. Tapia awaits his first pitch here from Quincio. Now the pitch, and it's bunted right back to the pitcher. They'll go to second, get one. They won't get the second one, though. So a fielder's choice. 1-6. And there's one away for Marcus Franjul. So a runner at first still, but now with 1 out for Franjul. 3-2 ball game. Bottom of the 5th inning. Looks like they might be done over at the other field, maybe. Expect to see some folks coming back this way to catch the end of this one. Throw to first. Back in time is the runner. Franjul today has walked and struck out. He hasn't batted since the second inning, though. Quincy has done a good job of setting guys down. That one in there for a strike. So Quinta will stare in here. And the pitch. High for a ball, and then I'll look down at first. I don't throw there. Tapia slides back anyway, and the count 1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike with 1 down and a man on first. Tapia with a pretty good lead over at first base. Pitch to Franjul. In there for called strike 2. Count now 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. Throw to first. Back in time again is Tapia. Go come set. And the pitch. Called strike 3. And there's 2 away. And the arguing was Franjul. He thought it was only strike 2. But it was definitely strike 3, and that'll bring up Daniel Gomez. Gomez today is grounded into a double play and struck out. 2 down here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Tapia over there is having to adjust his belt over at first base. We're ready to play again. Bottom of the 5th, 2 out. Dominican leads it 3-2. The pitch in there for a ball. Good stop by the catcher. So Gomez will step back into the box. Everybody taking their time in this one. Now, time called as a ball was thrown. Looks like it was lost by somebody in the bullpen down the first baseline. So the first baseman had to go retrieve it from behind his position. With the open bullpens down the lines, it happens every once in a while. And the pitch misses. And the count 2 balls and no strikes. Once taking his time on the mound, Gomez taking his time at the plate. Excuse me. Nobody in a hurry to move this game along at all. Stuck in a 3-2 stalemate. The pitch, the runner goes. And the pitch was inside for a ball, and then bobbling it was the catcher as he went to throw to second. So Tapia gets his stolen base, and the count now 3 balls and no strikes. And now they're going to go ahead and walk Gomez and try to go after the next guy. It'd be Tito Cabrera. Cabrera struck out swinging twice tonight. Righty-righty matchup here. And the pitch. High for a ball. So 1-0 the count. One ball, no strikes. And the pitch. Swung on and hit down the line and foul. Man, that was going to be huge. Tapia was on his horse. So the umpire says foul ball, and we'll try to do this again here. 1-1 the count now to Cabrera. Cuenca trying to close out this relief inning here. He's got 6 strikeouts in his 3+ innings of relief. Now time called. 1-1 the count. Man on second with 2 down. I'm sorry, men on first and second with 2 down. That one misses. 2-1. Team Cuba now hollering. Sorry, no, he called it a strike. He says, calm down. I called it a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. Holding everybody to sleep, though, is the pitcher Cuenca, because he is in no hurry to do anything. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 down here in the inning. And the pitch. Check swing didn't go. Pitch outside for a ball. So 1 ball, 2-2 to Cabrera now. Familia is due up next. And now time called. So 2-2 the count to Tito Cabrera. Tito Cabrera. Quinta stares in. And the pitch. Swung on and hit down the line and foul. So Cabrera again tags one, but this one once more goes foul, and it stays 2-2. He struck out swinging twice tonight. He's trying to atone for that here with a RBI to give an insurance run to the Dominican Republic. They lead it 3-2 here in the bottom of the fifth inning. In a game that's now 2 hours old. I'll switch out baseballs once more. Got Puerto Rico and Venezuela coming up here in about 30 some minutes. We can get through this one. 2-2, the count still to Cabrera. And the pitch. Upstairs, 3-2. So 3 balls and 2 strikes. Quinta finally back on the rubber. Comes set. And the pitch. Swung on, hit towards short, and they'll throw across. Not in time. And the bases will be loaded. I'll bring up Braylon Familia. Bases loaded. So we take a look at that replay again here. So it's slow roller deep in the hole. Was able to beat it out. And we'll look at the replay here once more. Throw across. I'll look at it one more time here, but it sure looks like he beat it out. Oops, sorry, JD. So we've got safe at first here. And bases loaded now with 2 down. And it brings up Familia. And the pitch upstairs, ball 1. So we've used, I think, all the challenge. I think Dominican Republic still has 1 challenge left tonight. The 1-0. In there, called strike 1. Now the first baseman going over saying something to his pitcher with the bases loaded here. 2 down. Familia has walked and scored. Flown out to right. Goenka gonna shake everything off. Now he winds and deals. I want a high ball too. So 2 balls and a strike now. And they hand something to Familia, who just chucks it back. I'm not sure what that was all about. This has been a wild one over here. What was the final over at the other one? 7-2, Cuba wins. The Cuba Kings. Andrew Dunn goes ducking out of the way at that one. It's high ball 3. So 3 balls and a strike. Familia trying to add some insurance runs for the Dominican Republic here. Pitch swung on, hit in the air to left field. Coming in as the left fielder. He's got a beat on it. He'll make the grab, and the inning is over. So they leave him loaded, does the Dominican Republic. And we go to the 6th inning. It's 3-2 in favor of the Dominican Republic here at the Coastal Classic. Linares will bat first for Cuba here. The first pitch he sees is a ball from Elvis Sabah. Linares doubled and scored back in the 2nd. He's also flown out to center. This one up and in almost hits him, and the count 2-0. Uloa up next. Well, that one in there for called strike. Check swing here. Foul tips it back into the glove. And the count 2-2. 2-2 the count. Top of the 6th inning. Swan called strike 3. And there's one away. So one down now. Saval will fire this one, and it misses ball 1. This one swung on, hit in the air to center field. Uloa will fly out, and there's 2 away. That'll bring up the Spaniard. Sorry? And we're back here as we got to get the lineup all organized. Yeah, there is. There wasn't the last couple of minutes, but there is sound now. As I was trying to get all the lineup done here. There's 2 down now. And at the plate is Riodel Martinez. He is 2 for 3 tonight. Pair of singles. He scored a run back in the 5th. Men on the corners here. 3-2 ball game. A chance to tie it up here for Martinez. Swings and misses. Strike one. Cuba with a big opportunity here with 2 down. They've got men on first and third. And that one misses, and the count 1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike. And the pitch. Swung on and hit through the hole into right field. We got a tie ball game. And then it's misplayed by the right fielder. They're going to wave him home, and the throw to the plate is not going to happen. It is a Cuban lead, 4-3. So Cuba takes the lead. It was a single, an RBI single, but then advancing because of the error were the runners. First pitch here, outside for a ball to Chris Rojas. 4-3, Cuba takes their first lead of the game. Both the runs that scored were unearned. That one in there for a strike to count 1-1. Big error by the right fielder. And that one swung on and missed. The count 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes with 2 down. Man on third. Cuban Kings won 8-2 over on the other field. That one called strike 3. And the inning is over. And now more chirping going on as the bench is screaming at each other here. And their umpires trying to get things in order as Sabah gestured to the Cuba bench. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Cuba leads it 4-3 here in the Coastal Classic. Quintana, the new pitcher. And the first pitch in there. He will face Gross, Vayal, and Marrero here in the bottom of the sixth. Cuba's taken a 4-3 lead late. And this one swung on and missed. 89 miles an hour. 0-2 the count. Check swing, and they say he went. Strike three. That'll bring up Vayal. Vayal today is grounded into a fielder's choice and scored. He's also struck out swinging. He's also wearing pinstripe pants. And the pitch outside for a ball. 1-0 the count. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike two. Strike one. And that is at 90 miles an hour. Second guy we've seen today throw in the 90s. Saw Mark Simon touching 94 in the last game. Puerto Rico and Venezuela will be due up next. Swing and a miss. Strike two. Now, there. Umpires looking back at the fans that are. A 1-2. Foul back. And it stays 1-2 at 92 miles an hour. Quintana trying to put it away here. One down. Struck out the first batter, Gross. And the pitch. Swung on, hit to second. He fielded, fired to first in time. And there's two away. I'll bring up Wilmy Marrero. Two down, bottom of the sixth. Marrero today has reached on an error. He was stranded. He's also struck out looking. First pitch. In there, called strike on the inside corner. So 0-1 the count with two down. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike two. Oh, and 2 the count. Two down. And the pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike three. What was 95? 95 miles an hour, right in the upper part of the zone. He strikes him out, and the inning is over.
Regresa el Coastal Beisbol a la ciudad de Houston, Texas. Cuba Estados Unidos, Venezuela, República Dominicana, Puerto Rico, México y Nicaragua. En el 7320 South San Houston, Parque Wings, Houston, Texas, este 3, 4, 5 de enero de 2025. En Costa Beisbol, en la ciudad de Houston.
Wash me in the water, cleanse me in the mercy of your love. I need a heavenly touch.
Gran torneo de béisbol falla en la ciudad de Houston, Texas, la ciudad espacial. 24 y 25 de enero del 2025, lo mejor de Beisbol Five. Dirección 727 Plantation Drive, Richmond, Houston, Texas, 77406. Lo mejor del Beisbol Five. Tendremos varios invitados en el transcurso de los días. Beisbol Five. Lo mejor de la ciudad espacial.
Renato Armando will lead things off against Gabriel Moya. New pitcher, Gabriel Moya. Now batting, Renato Armando. Armando today is 1 for 3 as Cuba now leads it 4-3 here in the top of the 7th inning. Looking to add some insurance against Moya. And the pitch. Swung on, popped foul. And in foul ground, it will be caught by the catcher. And there's one away. It's 1 pitch, 1 out for Moya, and he'll face Jose Silva. Moya stares in at Silva, who's got 2 singles, a stolen base. He's also been intentionally walked. He was upset about that earlier, which it worked out because the next batter grounded into a double play.
These guys faced each other in the qualifier. He played for Swaler, this guy played for Cuba Kings.
So these two guys have had history against each other. Moya will come set. And the pitch. inside. So 2 balls and no strikes. Moya staring in. He'll come set at the chin. And the pitch. That one in there for a strike. Silva step back in. And the pitch. Check swing, and they'll appeal down, and he says he didn't go. Makes the count actually 2-2. So 2-2 the count with one down to Silva. Moya taking his time. Now he'll come set. And the pitch. Swung on and fouled back off the mask of the umpire.
The 3-batter minimum of 30. It's a very get really good with lefty face. Very about a minute.
2-2 the count. No. Well, 2-2. Swung on and fouled back again. So 2-2 the count.
We haven't seen anything on fastball change it, though. He had thrown a slider. He's got his slider best pitch. I saw him in the regional. He's dominant.
2-2 the count. As the left-hander waits. Top of the 7th inning of this one.
I don't care if I say this on air.
This one swung on and fouled off.
No. Hey, do you want to score in a minute in case of near some ice and like shot in the bar or what?
2-2 still the count.
Split. Okay, I'll skip man. I'll get man.
And the pitch. Inside, and the count now full. So 3-2 the count.
It's a big out, Andrew.
Moya will come set at the belt. And the pitch. Swung on. Hit in the air to right field. Going out as the second baseman will make the grab, and there's 2 away.
Oscar. Oscar. Rowley.
And a new batter in, Oscar Vasallo.
His name is El Prisco.
Now batting Oscar Vasallo. So 2 down here for Vasallo. Lefty-lefty matchup. The pitch misses low and away, ball 1. The 1-0 swung on and fouled off. The 1-1 to count now. And the pitch swung on and fouled off again, and the count now 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 down in the inning. And the pitch. Ooh. Fouled off himself, off his hand, it looked like. As Basayo's a little bit shaken up. I saying, did he make a swing or not? I didn't hit the replay on it. I didn't think I need to on that. So they're going to say instead of a foul ball, it's going to be a hit by pitch. Some conversation here at home plate.
Well, sometimes it's not reviewable for us.
It's still not reviewable. It's balls and strikes.
It's not a reviewable.
So they're going to appeal down to first, but because it's balls and strikes, it's not reviewable.
It's gotta be able to.
And they're going to discuss it here. One way or another, we're going to have an upset dugout. And it's been a long, tight ball game. And it's just kept continuing on and on. And they're going to say the call's going to stand. So it will be a hit by pitch.
Why you putting on? They don't step already. They won't play 12, 3, 6. They say they want.
Linares will come to the plate. He's got a double, a run scored. Also flew out the center and struck out. Man on first with 2 down, and the runner's going to go for second as the ball skips away from the catcher. So the runner advances on a pass ball here. And a runner on second now with 2 down. 1-0 the count. And the pitch. That one in there for a strike. Moya trying to get out of this inning. Without any damage done, give his team a chance in the bottom of the inning to at least tie things. Had 1-run games going into the 7th over here at this field. It's that one outside for a ball. Team USA in the last game broke it out. Ended up winning 5-2. Mexico North beat the U.S. War Dogs in game 1, 3-2 earlier today. And we got a 4-3 game here. Runner goes for third. The pitch is outside. And they weren't going to get him anyway. They count 3-1 with a man on third now. Moya staring in. And the pitch. Called strike 2. That's 3-2 the counts with 2 down. Moya staring in. Full count. Man on third. And the pitch. Swung on and fouled back. No, maybe he didn't foul it. They're going to throw it to first and it's thrown away. I'm not sure what to judge on any of that right there.
For catcher with 2 outs.
So a run's going to score on what I thought was a foul ball. It's instead a swinging third strike. And then the runner at first is safe.
2 outs. 2 outs? Yeah, it's the catcher. Run for the catcher for 2 outs.
So Eula will come to the plate. And they're going to run for the catcher here.
Courtesy runner. Courtesy.
I don't know who it is, though.
No, it's mandatory for timing.
So Uloa will come to the plate with 2 down and a man on first.
When did we start?
5:40 something. It's almost 3 hours old. The pitch swung on and missed, strike 1. The pitch swung on, popped up. Be in shallow right field. The right fielder in. He'll make the grab, and the inning is over. But another run scores for Cuba. They lead at 5-3 as we go to the bottom of the 7th here at the Coastal Classic. So Celestino will lead things off for Puerto Rico. I'm sorry, for Dominican Republic. I just said Puerto Rico in my ear because that's the next game. The Dominican Republic trails Cuba 5-3 here. In the bottom of the seventh, they got to score at least 2 runs to avoid a defeat. Celestino getting his first at bat of the game, facing Quintana in the pitch. Swung on and laced into left field for a base hit. That's a good start for the Dominican Republic. And it'll bring up Alex Tapia. Now batting Alex Tapia. So they're going to pinch run for Celestino. And it will be.
Hey, ¿cómo se llama? Domingo.
Noel Peralta. Noel Peralta.
Bravo. What's the runner's name?
I got it.
Well, thank you.
I got it. Noel Peralta, a pinch runner. So Noel Peralta will be the pinch runner. Tapia at the plate. Tapia is 1 for 2 with a walk. He hit a home run to lead things off for the Dominican Republic in the bottom of the first. The pitch swung on and ripped into right center field. This is going to get down. Peralta on his horse around second, goes to third. The tying runs at first base for the Dominican Republic. And that'll bring up Franju.
Pinch hitter Blanco.
Okay, Nico Bueno will come in.
Victor Bueno right there.
Victor Bueno.
No, it's okay.
There's no way I can do it by then. So Bueno will be the pinch hitter. As we've got a discussion going on over here between the Dominican Republic skipper and the umpire. Runners on the corners with nobody out here. Dominican Republic trails by 2 runs. Quintana deals, and that one outside, ball 1 at 90 miles an hour. So this has been a heated game from the start. One 0 the count. And the pitch. Swinging and a miss, strike 1. So 1-1 the count. And the pitch. The runner goes for second. They'll throw it into second, and it is not going to be in time. A stolen base. The pitch was a strike. So the tying run now at second base. 1-2 the count. Quintana will get back on the mound. Tapia has good speed at second, too. Base hit could tie this one. Bueno, the batter, left-handed batter, facing the right-handed pitcher, Quintana. And the pitch. High for a ball. It bounces off the glove, but it doesn't get far enough away. So it won't be anything but a ball, and a 2-2 count now. 2-2 with nobody out. Big opportunity for the Dominican Republic to steal this game back here. One that they let get away from them just an inning ago. The pitch to Bueno. Up and away, and the count now full. Quintana staring in. 3-2 the count to Victor Bueno. And the pitch. Called strike 3, and there's one away. Huge strikeout there from Quintana, and now it'll be Daniel Gomez coming to the plate. Gomez is grounded into a double play, struck out. He's also been intentionally walked. One down. This one swung on and missed. Strike one. The pitch here. Outside for a ball. 1-1 the count.
I don't want him to.
That pitch outside. So 2 balls and a strike now to Daniel Gomez. Quintana comes set. And the pitch. Outside. And the count now 3-1. So 3 balls and a strike to Gomez. And the pitch. In there for a strike, and the count full. 1 down, men on second and third. They could tie this one. Well, it's been a battle between Venezuela and, between Dominican Republic and Cuba. Actually, probably the pitcher before, Quincia, who I'd probably pick for the player of the game, as he put out the fire for Cuba. That one swung on and missed. And there's 2 away now. Dominican Republic down to their last out. And it'll be Tito Cabrera coming up. Cabrera is 1 for 3. He struck out swinging twice and singled in his last at bat.
4 innings. Well, it's going to be your call. Or Jeffrey.
So a meeting at the mound now. Cabrera will come to the plate with 2 down. And actually, that one's not correct because he actually came in there.
What's on Alex? What's the winning answer, Sergio, on Jeopardy? I Okay, go. Oh, get jumped. Great job by Joey.
So they're going to break up the meeting at the mound here. And they are going to make a change. Or they're not. They're not going to make a change. They're going to intentionally walk Cabrera. And that'll load the bases with 2 down.
Base go good.
And we're going to have a pinch hitter, it looks like.
Hey, go. No. Hang on.
So now, some chaos here.
How's he in the game? Hold on. Stop.
So Andrew Dunn going to stop things here, and we're going to sort things out. So we'll be back with you in just a moment. So Moya is going to hit for himself here.
But he's pitching.
With the bases loaded and 2 down. Now time called. This game over 3 hours old now. Still got one more to go tonight. This one, high ball 1. 2-run lead for Cuba. They're barely hanging on to it at the moment. Quintana staring in. Quintana's shaking off his catcher a 3rd time now. Gets what he wants finally. And the pitch. Swung on and missed, strike 1. 92 miles an hour. So 1-1 the count. Moya awaits the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Also at 92. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Quincy. Quintana will come set at the bell. And the pitch inside. And the count 2-2. The 2-2. Check swing, got him, strike 3, and the ball game is over. Cuba comes back and defeats the Dominican Republic by a score of 5-3. We'll have our final game of the night, Puerto Rico and Venezuela, coming your way here in just a few minutes here at the Coastal Classic.